rada malam banget gitu.
Sering dulu ada yang second. Okay, you lead it by artifact.
Beauty contests are nothing more but immoral and uncalled for. It is very much unjust to compare humans by looks alone, by innate talent and physical looks. It grows and nurtures a sense of unjust and unfair sense of competition in an exact beauty field. It also grows a sense of self-insecurity to other people that don't necessarily have the same exact talent, whether it'll be physical looks or it will be innate talent that is related to beauty of a physical human being. Beauty contests and pageants have been a thing since before television have publicized it in the 1990s. These contests value human traits that are nothing more than physical looks and innate talent. These beauty pageants value more on innate talent rather than polished talents that are improved from hard work. This house proposes other alternatives such as science and art contests and pageants. Due to this reason, this house believes by banning beauty contests and pageants and changing them into other alternatives such as science and beauty contests, the skill that we as a collective will value more on innate.
It's okay. Okay. All of the people are beautiful the way they are. We were born in various countries, lifestyles, habits, faces, and we always find lots of differences in our life. One of the examples is the beauty standard. As we know, in Asia right now, the beauty standard should have white skin, slim body, small head, heart-shaped lips, and many other things. But in another side, in Europe, the beauty standard should have like tan-skinned with high nose and thick lips. That's different. That's why it's a proof that the beauty is relative. If there is beauty contest, if there is beauty contest, we surely would know that the winner is not the most beautiful, but the most beauty standard that's the judge's favorite. Beauty is relative with different standards, such as if I say that she is pretty, you might be saying that she's not pretty. But if you say that another person is handsome, I might be saying that he's not handsome. So that's why this house believes that we should ban beauty contests.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, next. Yeah, Puput.
Okay. Okay. What even the real purpose of the beauty contest? Setting up a new beauty standards that needs to be followed by other people. What about the
What about the
skip?
terms, David?
How about the other contestants who fails? Did they not meet the standards enough, but they have gone that far to maybe reach the final? And if we talk about like Miss Japan, Miss Japan, Miss Japan not long ago, on 2023, there was a Ukraine-born person that has lived in Japan since she was about 5, but she win the contest, the Miss Japan contest. Yeah, she won that, but all of the Japanese criticized her for not being Japanese enough for the contest, for her to win. But yeah, so I mean, like, for it to be, say, like a beauty contest, like, yeah, it doesn't represent anything. That is a useless contest. It has no purpose. It has no benefits at all. So it should be banned. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh my
Apa
god.
ya?
Bebas seperti biasa. Dude, why is it always me?
Oh, okay. Kita mulai.
Oke. Aduh, ya Allah, semoga gak dosa ngomong begini. Okay. Love is not a wrong thing. And it could happen for anyone because it's a normal thing. Love is also part of the humanity. We always believe quote that don't judge book by its cover. What's so wrong for liking each other in the same gender? What's so wrong for us to find comfort in someone that is the same gender as us? We took an example in emotion, gay couple. Research saying that usually gay couple would got least attention from their family, friends, or maybe they have a trauma to get close with the people that have this opposite gender as them. Maybe rejected of love or being bullied. That's why they got scared and closing their heart because they did not find peace in their life. That's when the same gender came to them and give them motivation and give them attention that they really want to. That makes them realize if we can't find peace with them, the opposite gender, maybe we can find peace in the same gender, which is why they got the attention and they got a peace and comfort of it. That's why this house believes that gay couple to get married because every human deserves to be happy and find peace in their life. Thank you.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
like
Tiffany.
it.
Nice. Jadi kita kan performer. Ya, apa?
Ladies and gentlemen, change is imminent. Throughout history, social norms has changed, whether through long and arduous efforts and battles, or through slow and short motions. And it is time for that. A time for change. A time of social change and a time for lawful improvements. The LGBTQ movement has been increasing its voltage and amperage. It has grown into a large and massive community around the world and in this country. And yet, this adamant country has not yet facilitated the necessary and needed laws and an umbrella of constitution for the LGBT community. A country is nothing when it is without its people. And as long as the umbrella of our constitution stays adamant and strong on this exact topic and unchanging, its people would revolt and demonstrate for their aspirations and their opinions. Judges, due to these reasons, this House would create and make an umbrella of law for its people and community, for the betterment of our society, and allow gay couples to marry. Thank you.
Okay, answers. That's a lot. Okay. Next, continue. Puput.
Oh my, okay.
Kelihatan banget dia sangat menolak.
No. Belajar kan?
Iya.
Okay. So if we're talking about apa ya? Gay couple to marry. So ulang ya, maaf ya. Okay. We're talking about gay couple. So allowing gay couple to marry. Yeah. So I'm thinking that if they are wanting to marry, so they are old enough or they are adult. Yeah, both of them are adult and old enough to think about maybe the risk or the consequences of their own things, of their own doing. So I think it's none of our concern about not allowing them to marry. Yeah, it's always like the bad thoughts about them that may be harming the environment and society that they're human, yeah. So of course they also do have the human rights, they have their own rights, and in here they have their own rights to marry. And maybe factual from science, they don't have the ability to have children, sadly, yeah. So I think it will allow them to maybe do an adoption for the abandoned children, and it is a good thing, I think. So maybe the children who are abandoned by their own parents in the orphan house and orphan, and give them the chance to maybe have the family that they want to have. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay, you please applause to for us, guys.
And
We
wait,
will
please hold on.
listen the thing from Srina.
Lots of people having a dream of happy family. That includes homosexual couple. Some of them feel something is missing in their life, yet biologically, they can have children. Sadly. That's why they could always reach their dream by adopting. They could adopt children in the orphanage. The question is, why can't them? As long as their finance and mentally are good, well, and fine, why stopping them? By allowing homosexuals to adopt children from the orphanage, they can help them having their own dream of happy family. Research saying that lots of children dreaming to have a happy family life, it almost reached 50% of them. So why not allow homosexual couple to adopt children from the orphanage? So lots of them can achieve their dream to have a happy family. Even in 2024 February, a gay couple in the UK have fostered 33 children and adopt 2 children, and all of them are healthy, happy, and love their life. So judges, what stopped the homosexual couple to adopt children? That's why this host believes that homosexual couple just the same as a normal couple, and they can take care of the adopted children as well. Thank you.
Okay, very nice story. Pak Puput ya. Pegang performa.
Adopting children is not a wrong thing to do. It's like opening a new page of life for the children to start dealing or even coloring their new life of their new family. And here we're talking about homosexual couples. So yeah, as you know, they can't have their own biological children. And so normal couple. It's not only the homosexual couple who can't have children, but why only the normal couple are allowed to adopt? Don't they have the same ability to make a child happy? So I think, yeah, parents' love are the same, and maybe by this way of adopting, they adopt the children from the orphanage. So maybe those abandoned children can be protected by law. Yeah. So they maybe like can be used for exploit. Yeah. So why bother not allowing them to adopt? So yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, left. I want.
3.8% of Indonesia's population are orphans and underage. That is around 4 million kids without parents and without help from anyone, relatives, or their family members. It has been and is currently a cause for concern for this country. These children will not have the same and equal footing as other children who are provided by their family members. With an amount of around 5,000 orphanages in Indonesia, that means on average there are roughly 800 children per orphanage. And our country only has the capability and social capacity to fund and support funding of up to 200,000 rupiah per children per month. A minuscule and infinitesimally small amount to use for their needs such as education, clothing, and their food. Judges, this House would aspire to allow couples to be able to adopt without regard to their genders and sex. This House firmly believes that couples should not be regarded on their genders and sex, but rather to adopt on 3 requirements. Firstly, capacity. Are they capable in terms of funds? Are they financially stable? Secondly, in regard of their capability. Do they have the emotional and psychological capability to nurture and grow their children? And thirdly and lastly, it is based on condition. Is this the correct condition and situation for the children and its potential parents? Now, judges, in conclusion, this House wholeheartedly believes that couples should not be regarded on their genders, but by logical and factual requirements for the prosperity of our country. Thank you very much.
Okay. Give applause for us, guys. Still.